Number 3. Kazimierz Szyrzepecki. It's February 16th, 1936, and a 35-year-old Polish ski jumper named Kazimierz Szyrzepecki, yeah, try saying that 3 times fast, is standing at the top of the Olympic ski jump in Garmisch-Partenkirchen, Germany, preparing for his Olympic moment. Kazimierz wasn't particularly tall or intimidating, and most people probably couldn't even pronounce his name correctly, but what he lacked in physical presence, he made up for in determination. This guy really wanted to represent Poland at the Olympics. Kazimierz was actually a pretty decent ski jumper who had been competing for years. He'd worked his entire athletic career to make it to this moment, the 1936 Winter Olympics. And yeah, these were also part of Hitler's Nazi propaganda machine, just like the Summer Games that year where Nikolai died. 1936 was not a good year to be competing in Germany. The 1936 Olympics were only the 4th Winter Olympics ever held, so this was still a pretty new thing. Safety standards? Yeah, those were basically just suggestions at this point. Helmets? Nah, real men don't need those. Landing zones? Just aim for the snow and hope for the best. Now, here's where things get interesting. On the day of Kazimier's jump, the weather conditions were terrible. We're talking high winds, poor visibility, and generally sketchy conditions that probably should have resulted in someone saying, hey, maybe we should postpone this. But this is 1936, and apparently the Olympic motto back then was, the show must go on, even if people die. Kazimierz is standing at the top of the jump, wind whipping around him, probably thinking about how he's going to make his country proud. This is it, his Olympic debut. The signal is given and Kazimierz pushes off. He accelerates down the in-run, picking up speed. Everything seems fine at first. He launches off the jump, and for a brief moment, he's flying through the air like he's done thousands of times before in training. But then the wind catches him. His form gets thrown off completely. He's flailing in the air, trying to regain control, but it's no use. The landing comes up fast, and Kazimierz hits the slope at a terrible angle. He crashes hard, like really, really hard, and tumbles down the landing zone in a horrific heap of skis, poles, and broken dreams. Medical personnel run to his aid, but it's immediately clear something is very wrong. Kazimierz isn't moving. He's not responding to anyone. The impact was just too severe. He's quickly transported to a nearby hospital, where doctors desperately try to save him, but the injuries are catastrophic. Severe head trauma, broken bones, internal bleeding. Despite their best efforts, Kazimierz dies the next day, on February 17th, 1936. He was just 35 years old. You're probably thinking, well, ski jumping is dangerous. These things happen. And yeah, you'd be right. But here's the thing. They held the competition anyway. The very same day Kazimierz died, they just kept going with the ski jumping events like nothing happened. No moment of silence, no postponement, just, well, that's unfortunate. Who's next? The official Olympic report barely even mentioned his death. It was like, oh, by the way, a guy died. But check out these amazing German victories, which is insane. And remember Nikolai from earlier? Yeah, he died at the